In this lecture, we'll learn how to do conditional rendering in React. So if we simply talk about JavaScript, we can use the if-else condition. But if we are talking about JSX element of React and want to do the rendering in it, then I'll not specifically go through the if-else. Let me give you an example on how we can do the conditional rendering in React. So first of all, we'll make an example file in the source folder and we'll name it test.js. So this is our test file. Now you'll make its boilerplate. So I'll write import React from React and I'll make a function with the name test. So I'm writing a return function and we'll export it by writing export default test. So before writing the code, we'll import it to our app.js file. As our browser is clear right now, I'll then write a code for button in which we'll write toggle. Okay, so now we'll make a div in app.js. Oh, sorry, so we won't write the button. Instead, we'll write the p tag. It is toggled, okay? So I'll give you an example on what we are exactly trying to do. So here, I'll take the button and I'll name it toggle. Okay, so now I want that whenever I click on the button, it shows me this. And when I click again, then it won't show it to me. So basically, we do it through the conditional rendering. Okay, so we'll see the example of used state. We'll make used state, which we'll name toggle, update toggle, and then we'll put the initial value false. Now, I want that whenever I click on this button, then this component should appear. So we'll put onClick method. Okay, so as of right now, this toggle is false. So I want that whenever someone clicks on it, it's updated, like the value updates itself and becomes true. And whenever it will be true, then the toggle value will also become false. Okay, so here we won't write true, we'll write the exclamation mark toggle, not equal to toggle. So yeah, like it means that it's not equal to toggle, meaning that it should be its opposite. Whenever it is true, then it should be false. Okay, so now if I click on it, then it will be true, and if I click again, then it will turn to false. So the cycle will keep on moving back and forth from true to false. Okay, so after that you have a concept of conditional rendering. If I talk about like simple JavaScript things, then we use the if statement. But here in JSX, we can't do it this way. We'll get an error. If we try to do it that way, it will get an error, so it doesn't work. As you want that when the value of the toggle is true, then this is toggle should be displayed. So we'll write toggle and test, meaning that when the value of toggle is true, then it shows us this component. Okay, if we save it, then nothing has been displayed because our initial toggle value is false. And if we click on our button, then its value will be updated to true and will be stored in toggle. Okay, so then we'll check the condition. If the toggle will be false, then the component won't be displayed. But if the toggle is true, then the component will be displayed. Okay, so now we'll save it and we'll see in the browser. I'll click here, it becomes true. Yeah, like it became true, and the component has been displayed. So if I click again, then it will disappear because the value is updated as false. So this is how conditional rendering works. Alright, and now on to the next lecture.